Hey guys, the Fountain here, and today I'm going to be ranking all Hollow Knight bosses tier list maker. Alright, so first we're gonna start off with this white spiderweb. He was pretty cool, but he's overall just a mid character. He wasn't that exciting. And then we have this guy. He's a what you call a tragic hero. He was really cool in the base game, but when he came back in the DLC, it was kind of just overused. So he's kind of a D. And then we have this guy. He has like a huge build up for kind of honestly an underwhelming character. He's probably my least favorite. Um, then we have these two guys. So fun fact: they were supposed to have a completely different story, but then the creator changed his mind. He's probably the middest of them because I don't know. Then we have this gem, and honestly, he's probably my favorite personally, like my favorite. I Without him, I don't even think Hollow Knight would be what it is today. Ugh, and then this guy, everyone hates him. He's honestly probably my least favorite, and that's not even me trying to follow a crowd. It's just that I really hate him too. Um, then we have this guy. He's actually one of the bosses that didn't make the final cut, unfortunately. So I can't put him at the last tier, but put him right above. So this isn't even a boss. So he's in that F tier. It's literally just black. So then we have this guy. He was actually in our last ranking video. So please like and subscribe. He was honestly probably my favorite. Um, Without him, Hollow Knight wouldn't have been the same or something. And then this guy is the opposite. He's like the rival to that guy. He's honestly probably like my least favorite. Um, and then we have this guy. Like, look at his appearance, and if you think that's bad, like his gameplay is bad too. He's a very flat character. He doesn't change much. He's probably my least favorite um character. So he goes on F tier. And then um we have this guy. So he's like a stealth monster. So a lot of people don't even get this boss fight. He's probably an A tier. Um, this is actually a boss that's gonna come out in Silksong, so it's not even out yet. For that reason, I'm probably gonna have to put it in the middle because it's unfair to rate it yet. Um, this guy, he helps you throughout the whole game, and then he turns evil at the end. So it really hurts to kill him, but you have to beat the game. So he's probably my least favorite. Um, and then we have this guy. So I actually don't even remember him, and he's probably my favorite. Oh, this guy everyone hated. Um, so he had a very controversial debut because he just wasn't fitting the theme of Hollow Knight, and for that reason, I'm gonna have to put him at D tier because he's probably one of my favorites. Um, then we have this guy. So this guy's actually have you? This guy he dies in one shot because he's sleeping. So probably B tier because that's relatable. This guy is actually he was in the DLC and he had a very controversial debut because he doesn't look like the rest or something. So he's probably D tier. Um, then we have Hornet, and she actually turns out to be my favorite character in and also this black version as well. It's my favorite character. She probably without Hornet, I don't even think Silk Song would be where it's at today. Um, Then we have your brother. Um, he's he's probably my least favorite, just for being like a cop out. Like they didn't even change his design. Like if you look, what one sec, like look at this guy and look at this guy. Like they didn't change his appearance at all, which is kind of dumb. Um, then we have this guy who's honestly so he's actually the main antagonist, and just for that reason, I have to put him at B tier because I don't know, he's just not that exciting. Like look at him, and then look at like my favorite character right over here. You can see that like he's not even the main villain, and he's still cooler than whatever the heck this is. Um, so then we have this guy. So he actually wasn't even in the main game. He was only in the files. So I'm gonna have to put him at F tier because he wasn't even in the game. And then we have this Gloomy, and I'd put him at S tier, but he was actually very controversial in his debut, which puts him back down to because he so like there's these guys called grubs, and he basically just completely stole their appearance, which was just not cool. So people didn't like that and overall hate him. And then we have the uh, a hotel manager from hell, and he's probably F tier because I hate him. He's probably my least favorite. So fun fact about this character is that she helps you throughout the game, and she's like really nice and really happy all the time. And for that reason, she's probably my favorite because I love Optimus Tim. Then, so this is another case of them like, again, like this guy here. This is the main character of Hollow Knight, and this is just another freaking ripoff. I'm honestly getting tired of it. Like, look at this guy, and then look at this guy. There's no difference. Okay, so for that reason, he's probably my favorite, just because I like that they're giving you a little bit of flexibility. I think this guy isn't even a boss. I'm guessing this is an error in the tier making thing. For that reason, he's probably one of my favorites. Just because he's a rebel. And then yeah, same with the man. This guy sucks at making tiers. This guy isn't even a boss. He does your nails. So I don't know what he was. I don't I don't know what he was thinking. For that reason, he goes to D tier. I just think. Um, this guy is your dad, and this guy's your dad. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to put him at C tier because, again, look at this guy, and this is the main character from Hollow Knight. They're they're not they're not different. I mean, they're not the same. So this guy's actually so the public hates him, and I agree honestly. He's just a waste of code in my opinion. So these are actually statues. They're statues, not bosses. Statues. I don't know why this guy can't make a tier list. So this guy, he's actually so he starts off bad and then tries to be good, but like at what point do you just give up? We end up having to kill him because there's honestly no redeeming him. So he's going to E tier. This guy is literally just the same thing, so I don't even I don't know. Um, so this guy is he's from Pantheon One, and he's one of the later bosses. I find him kind of interesting because he's not in the rest of the game, and I think he's kind of a cool spell slash assassin guy. He's kind of cool. But unfortunately, he didn't make it to the final cut of the game, and for that reason, he's probably my favorite. Okay, so again, do you see this guy? Picture him without his, or wait, no, picture him all black. It's the exact same thing, and this isn't even a boss, and for that reason, he's probably going in D tier. Same with this guy. I can't. Okay, so this is your character's mom. So I there I think that was sexist. I'm gonna put her in S tier. Um, so this guy, I think he's honestly a really huge ripoff of the main villain of the game, and I honestly just don't mess with that really. So he's probably going in A tier. And then this guy is actually the people love him. Um, I think he's cool, but he's not actually a bug. So I'm gonna put him in C tier because he's just not fitting the vibe. I guess you could say the same about this guy, but honestly, without him, I don't even think that Hollow Knight would be where it is today. So I have to put him at S tier. This guy, again, he's literally just the bug you find in the first area. He's not even a boss. For that reason, he's probably S tier because he's one of my favorites. Um, this guy he's a cutie patootie if you must. I don't actually remember him, and for that reason, he's going to B tier. This guy, people like have mixed feelings about this guy. He's kind of controversial. Um, it's just a very boring color palette which reflects his boring personality. So for that reason, he's going to C tier because he also has a fun fight. Okay, so again, I don't know what's wrong with this game, but do you remember this guy? And you know how he looks like this? Okay, well, do you remember this guy? Well, they literally just copy and pasted it, and I, ooh, Vista print. I don't know why they're so unoriginal with all their creations, which puts them at F tier probably. So this guy is actually really cool, and everyone loves him, and I don't. Okay, again, this guy right here is literally just Hollow Knight. He's not even a boss. Like, he's literally your main character. I don't know what's wrong with them. For that reason, he's probably going to be an S tier because he is one of my favorites.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more Hollow Knight ranking videos.